brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap.
Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go from Lambeau.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his in.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
It looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Chart the motion man right.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Sanders is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Sanders again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal? The last 2 plays having gone backwards. Young. To the goal line, but it's
More aggressive in the shorter zone. And did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
This is up and good from Pinheiro
at the 25.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Love, they go play action now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a help in the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On play action, Love to throw.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And this is caught inside the 5.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. On
third down. They turn to Sanders. And, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. An audible here to get a new look. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now Young on fourth down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Following the interception, Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On second down, it's Jones. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Throwing, Love. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. Here's Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The football back. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Meanwhile, Young's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Young. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's Young on 1st down. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders, 45 yards. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Flushed out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Love looking to throw it. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Play action this time with Love sliding out of the pocket. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
On 3rd down, Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
On 4th down, Love. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They go play action. Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. Young will set to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Love now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And this is incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Now a first down throw for Young. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Now the Panthers going to from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Young. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. Cover the passing lanes, they've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Chart the motion man right. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Another run here with Sanders. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Throwing, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Love to throw for it on fourth. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. In motion is Chenault. A give running left. It's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Young. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Young to throw it. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And quickly they get to the line. They'll run with Sanders. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey.
In the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move, seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Love, they go play action now. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Panthers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Devontae Wyatt there for the stop. Got to figure now.
All the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now here's Young. And once again, this is Sanders. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. That one goes for 8 yards.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. At this stage of the game, not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is. The things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. 2. Young. Again, that's Hurst. Touchdown, Panthers.
It's a proving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know.
Watch out now. 50 series.
Now Love. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
PlayStation